it is I again with crazy looking roots and hair in general, because it's been some time since I've done my hair, as you can probably tell, and I want it somewhat looking cute for Christmas time. I was hoping I'd do more Christmassy colours, but I don't want to go green from this colour I've got now. What I do want to do though is go yellow and pink. So I've got two Manic Panic colours. I love Manic Panic, it's always my go-to, I think I would say. So I've got Sunshine and I have Hot Hot Pink. So this side will be perfectly fine, obviously. I know putting Hot Hot Pink on this will just make it really nice hot hot pink. This side, however, I think I'm gonna need to lighten it up a little bit with some bleach, because I did a little tester on it yesterday, and it's always really important to test your hair before you dye it, folks. And it has gone yellow, it's fine, it will show up, I know that for sure, but it's kind of like olive green-ish a little bit, so I'm gonna need to be careful, because obviously when you mix yellow with grey, you get like an olive green, funky looking colour. So I'm gonna need to lighten this up a little bit, but not too much. I think just a bit of lightening will do. And then I think yellow and pink, half yellow and pink, will look really, really cool. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. Adam's gonna help me with dyeing my roots, bleaching my roots. As you guys know, I can bleach my own roots. It's something I've done for years and years. I've never stepped foot in a hairdresser's really in my lifetime. I think I've gone like 3 times. So I can bleach my own hair. It's just, it's the like most mundane, boring process that you can never do. So if someone offers to dye my roots, to bleach my roots, I'm like. So what are you gonna need if you're dyeing your roots? Bleaching, why do I keep saying dyeing? Bleaching. So I've got some 30 volume bleach that is quite strong, and this just makes it lighten as quick as possible, and it's virgin hair, so we wanna give it a good old boost as it's never touched bleach before. But when I'm just kind of lightening up this side, I'm just gonna use something like a 10 volume, probably, just to give it a 10 or 20, I don't know, just to give it a little bit of more of a whiter. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to see it and be like, ooh, I don't want to get rid of this now, because I love blonde hair. I think it looks cute. But the reason why I'm choosing yellow today is because I know it will fade to blonde eventually, and then this pink fades quite quickly. Pink isn't too hard to remove, so I'll have quite a light base by maybe Feb, end of January, and then after that I think I will probably end up doing something like forest green, or something along those wavelengths. I don't really know. Forest green with a bit of blue, maybe blue and green, maybe green with some blue highlights. I don't even know. But let's do my roots first. I'm also going to need some blue powder bleach, obviously. And I'm just going to mix that 2 part bleach, 1 part blue powder. Sorry, 2 part peroxide, 1 part, 1 part bleach. Blue powder bleach, my God. And what I basically mean by that is I'm literally just going to 1 scoop of this. I'm gonna need 2 scoops of the peroxide. I can kind of do it by like eye now. I sort of know now that the consistency sort of doesn't need to drip from my brush, but it can't clump together. It needs to be somewhat wet, so it's easier to apply onto my roots. It's probably a good idea to keep this out beside you while you're doing your roots, because that way you can just top up, like add some more if it needs be. Oh shit. Don't get it on your trousers. Oh my God. Also, don't breathe too much of this in. For obvious reasons. So you want it to look a little something like this. Cool, so I'm definitely gonna need a bleach towel that I don't mind, a towel that is old and I don't mind getting bleach all over it, just a hair dye towel, and possibly some hair bands. You can do this by looking at a mirror and then having a mirror behind you, which I've done in a lot of videos before, and you just sort of like, it's quite difficult to be fair, but it is possible. Just maybe get someone to like check after you've done it and be like, can you see any like brown bits or black bits sticking out? And then, oh, someone's at the door. Okay, so I've brushed my hair through, and now I'm just going to basically section it off little by little. I think the more smaller the pieces are that you're sectioning off, the better you're likely to get all of the brown bits or whatever your natural hair colour is. I don't know if this is even straight, but this doesn't need to be that neat either. It's just getting that big chunk of hair down and we're ready to rock.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how.
This part is now just needing to have a little bit of lightening, so I'm going to mix up, do the same as what I just did, but instead just use the 10 volume because I only need to lighten it a little bit. This hair has plenty of bleach on, so I don't want to damage my hair. And I'm only going to be putting it on for like a quarter of the time that the roots are going to be on. So I'm also going to make it very watery, so I'm going to put a lot of peroxide in so it can really like lather, not lather because bleach doesn't lather, but so it can really like easily smear around my hair. I do my best to avoid doing this as much as possible. However, I do want to reach a very light base because it makes it easier for me later on as well. I'm making it quite runny. So Adam's on another one of his work calls, so I'm gonna have to be a bit quiet. But look at this side of my head. I'm like thinking, oh my God, please don't fall out. This is bleachy goodness. Just uploading the video for tonight, and then I'm gonna wash this bad boy off. I'm excited because I think this is gonna go pretty light. Here goes. Whoa! I can tell already it's gone super light. So I'm keeping the shampoo on my head for a bit just to make sure as much dye as possible comes out. So I'm just gonna walk around the house like a little crazy head for a bit. It looks really light, so I'm really happy with that. It's dry, it looks super blonde. I'm really impressed with how this has panned out. I've got a mirror behind me because, as I mentioned, I'm gonna be doing it myself, and you definitely need a mirror behind you for something like this, particularly when you're doing half and half. I want to get that good sweet line behind me, that satisfying line. So I'm gonna now get the yellow and pink and do this. I'm excited. Now I'm here, I'm really excited for it. And my hair feels like good condition. Funnily enough, that blue powder bleach that I use is actually really conditioning. Bleach all the way around this sink. Nice. So I'm going to be starting off with the pink first, because if I have yellow on my hair first and then I put the pink on, there's more risk of putting the pink on top of the yellow in some places on my hair. And if you put pink on top of yellow, that will mess it up. But if you put yellow on top of pink, it's not going to like interfere to as much, as pink is a stronger pigment. I hope that makes sense. I'm so nervous, I don't even know why. Okay, so obviously I need to get my parting right. I need to be very sure about where I'm putting this. I love how good the roots have matched the rest of the hair, by the way. Right, all the pink should be over on the right hand side. That was relatively easy. I usually get Adam to help me with this bit, but luckily for him, I don't need to drag him into any more hair dyeing today. Okay, so I'm going to start off just by lining the parting, because I just think once that bit is covered, I feel good and less like tense and scared. Okay, let's go. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, it's so satisfying, that line though. Can you see that? Oof, I love dyeing blonde hair. So as you can see, I'm just looking in the mirror behind me to make sure I've got on all of the underneath bits and pieces. This is actually really easy when you've got white blonde hair to do this, because the bits you haven't done stick out like a sore thumb. Whereas if I was just topping up the pink with already pink hair, I think it would be a lot easier, a lot harder to see all of the bits that I've missed. Yellow time! This is the kind of scary one to me because I'm hoping that my hair is light enough for this to take. You guys probably saw my yellow hair dye video on like how hard it was to achieve, and I'm going back to it like, what am I doing? I'm sure I said in that video like I'll never go back yellow so willy-nilly ever again. Yet here we are. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, it's like egg yolk. Look at that egg yolk. Oh my god, I love it. When you're trying a split hair dye colour for the first time as well, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you first see the two colours together, because you're like, are they going to complement each other? Are they going to clash? Obviously in this case, and also the colour that I'll be going after this, which I think is going to be pink and orange, this does kind of clash, but like it's not really about if it clashes necessarily. It's more like, does it still look cool? Like, is it like a statement clash? I'm gonna have to be careful washing this though. I don't know how well this is gonna stick, because it might start bleeding into each other, and if it does, I might end up with whatever colour pink and yellow makes. Orange? Oh, so that's not too bad then, because I kind of wanted to go there anyway. Everything I do on my hair is always just some sort of experiment. It's a fun process that shouldn't be taken too seriously, but seriously enough so that your hair doesn't fall out in like 2 years' time. It's really satisfying. Oh my god, I look crazy. Do you know how hard it is going to be to style outfits with hair colour like this? I just realised I was going to wear a red dress for Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, but like, that can't happen surely with a hair colour like this. Oh my giddy aunt.
This is very, very striking, and I'm a bit like, oh my god. I might have to tone this down later on somewhere to more of an orange because the yellow is so vibrant. I'm a bit like, oh my god. And it also dawned on me while I was doing this, I was like, there are a lot of people out there who wouldn't even do this for a dare, and I'm just here like, but hey, this fulfills my recent frustration of feeling as though everyone dyes their hair now, everyone's done split hair. I don't feel as unique as I used to, and I really like trying to do something new and play with something refreshing that hasn't been done before. Not because I'm a hipster and I want to like be better than everyone else, but it's more just like I like experimenting with stuff that hasn't been tried and tested as much, and these two colours I definitely do not see very regularly. Look at my hair.
It's like orange.
Right, so this side first, I reckon. The finished result. Oh my god, this yellow in certain lights is absolutely insane. I'd love it if you guys could let me know what you think of the combo. I don't know how I felt about it at first, not gonna lie, when I first put it on I was like, oh my god, but I definitely think this will grow on me. It's definitely cute, it's definitely refreshing and very different. I'll kind of give you like a 180, 360. Can you see this? I haven't straightened it, so I'm sorry if it looks a bit kinky, but yeah, I really like it. I'd love to know what you think. Would you ever dye your hair this bold colour? Let me know, be honest. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy my hair dye videos, please give me a thumbs up so I know, and yeah, I will be doing more hair dye videos obviously, but I'd just like to know that people enjoy them. What do you think of this colour in comparison to my past colour, previous colour? It's just a bit different. Bit of fun, innit? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel to be notified every time I make a brand new video. I'm on social media such as Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. I have a tarot reading Instagram and a tarot reading Facebook page. If you want a tarot reading with me, you can book those over there. Just shoot me a DM or you can email me down there. All of my links and stuff that you can approach me on is in the video description. And I will see you guys for my next video. I'm currently doing Vlogmas and this is part of Vlogmas, so I will see you tomorrow basically. Thanks for watching. Sending loads of love from my house to yours. Bye!